But my problem is, like, I'm not a performer. Like, I used to perform. I was a dancer for a long time. Like, but it's a totally different kind of thing. But I struggle with going on like a TikTok or like on Instagram and dancing and singing and doing that. And then I feel like, oh gosh, I wish I could, but I'm not that girl. It's not my authentic self. I'm kind of going against. For you, it's very natural. I can tell it's a very natural thing. It doesn't seem forced. Like, you can tell that some people force it just to kind of get the numbers, and they're like really like struggling, and you're like, oh, I know you don't want to do this. But I don't want to force myself. So how can it be best for me to show my authentic self, genuinely me, without having to do that?
That's a great question, and it's actually really cool that you already have done the first step, which is recognize what is authentic to you. It doesn't mean that not everybody probably has a moment where they're singing in the shower or they're bopping through their house, doing laundry, and that's cool. Everybody's got a little...
And I'll do that, but I'm not going to do it online.
It doesn't mean that that's your thing, right? Exactly. So I love that you've already identified that, and you care about being authentic. A lot of people, like you said, maybe not so much, and so they will force these dance trends or these lip sync things and all that jazz, and it's not cool. So you use what you've got, is what I always say. So that's what I had. I had the talent and the ability and the desire even to perform in front of people. That's my life's dream anyway, so it made sense. But no, you shouldn't force that. I think that right now, especially like as we're recording this in fall of 2022, what's becoming more popular, like, and the dance trends are kind of fading, is really talking to the camera for a short moment. That, like, literally
like that.
Yeah, like your Instagram
I can do
reels,
that.
Yep, you're great at talking. And you just make it, what you do when you make these kinds of videos where you're talking to the camera, you're making them as reels, you're making them as TikTok videos, all that stuff, YouTube shorts, whatever. But you just want to have a very specific reason for that video, and you're talking about that specific thing. You're solving that one problem in that moment. And that's it, and that's the video.
Right.
Great.